Well, on that note, I have some Amazon reviews from the angry drunken people who write Amazon reviews. I have one from Tess49, who writes, "Great movie. I have watched this movie several times and I never tire of it. Of course, it's fantasy, but at times I've wished I could have magical powers, the magical powers that Nicolas Cage had. Paybacks are surely a bitch sometimes." So Tess,
It's like a non sequitur. There were so many like non-essential parts of that review.
basically the gist of it is, I want Nicolas Cage's powers so nobody could ever wrong me.
And I think that you need to go ahead and mark that review as helpful.
Yeah.
That's a very helpful review.
Extremely. I too have sometimes wished I've had magical powers. So
Yeah,
to
me
hear
too.
from the perspective of a person like that,
If I had fucking magic powers, I'd never have to wipe again. So you're preaching to the choir, sister. John Lindsay writes, "Good rent, worth the money. What are you, 10 years to see this movie and did not disappoint?" So I'm not sure what the point is that he is trying to get across here, but
Wait, so what are 10 years?
What are you, 10 years to see this movie and did not disappoint? So it kind of starts like he's saying, "What are you, 10 years old? You rented The Sorcerer's Apprentice." But then he's like, "I waited forever to see this and I wasn't disappointed."
It's like a simple Wikipedia like version of that review. Oh my god.
Sarah Tubbs writes, "I don't want to write a review. I just want to rate." 4 stars.
Good review.
great review.
Also mark that as helpful.
It's very helpful.
Tiz herself writes, "Just right for a rainy afternoon. My grandson and I enjoyed this movie. He's 9 and I'm, quote, over 60, unquote."
She's been told that.
The plot was a bit
Listen, I
predictable.
don't know how old I am, but I think I'm over 60. I don't fucking know.
But it was entertaining enough for us to sit through without complaint. This lady says she has no complaints, but is clearly a little bit salty about being considered over 60.
Yeah. Not happy with that demographic that she's part of now.
I have a review from the infamous user Navigating the Amazon, who writes, "Disappointing actor. The problem I had with this movie was the actor chosen to play the lead, Jay Baruchel. He could act, but he was very unappealing. The poor kid was like a cross between Wallace Shawn and Jeff Goldblum without the charm of either. As the movie went on, I became less and less involved in the story and more conscious of him as an actor. I wondered after a while why in the world he had been cast and kept in the role. Rent the film, but don't buy it if this sort of thing bothers you. I may never play this disc again."
Okay, first off, Wallace Shawn and Jeff Goldblum, you could have literally just said this is like a B-rate Michael Cera. Like, what the fuck do Wallace Shawn and Jeff Goldblum combined have anything to do with this kid? It doesn't even make sense.
Pure sex
I mean,
appeal.
honestly, that's
sex
like
appeal,
a
yes.
very cool dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Wallace Shawn
Wallace
is...
Shawn
yeah,
Those are 2 very cool dudes.
exactly.
And I can't like conflate them with Jay Baruchel at all.
Yeah.
I don't know how you.
Yeah. I would be extremely charmed if it was Wallace Shawn and Jeff Goldblum, and
Yeah.
I was not.
Pretty messed up to say that he ruined the movie and then turn around and compliment him.
I mean, honestly, it would have been cool if they would have both played Nathan Fielder in this movie and would have just like did 50-50 scenes, where the one scene you see Jeff Goldblum and the other scene you see Wallace Shawn.
Oh,
But he's the same character. That would
Save
have
that for
rocked.
the director's cut, baby.
Yeah.
The turtle top cut. I have a review from All About Love, who says, "Sorcerer's Apprentice, worth seeing, but not mind-blowing. This is one of those movies you wouldn't mind seeing once, but that's it. It's fine for fantasy film buffs and Star Wars fans, but not your average moviegoer. You'll likely be disappointed. It's not the best work by Nicolas Cage, and the other protagonist leaves something to be desired." So if you're not a Star Wars fan, maybe read a fucking book and then go see this movie.
You know, I feel like that kind of wraps everything up. Do we even need to talk about the review?
I have one from Joseph Ignatowski, who says, "I did not like this movie, was expecting the Walt Disney cartoon to become live action. It's not."
How are you going to stretch like a 15-minute sequence into a feature-length movie, though?
They should have just made a full live-action remake of Fantasia.
Oh, okay.
because we've seen the success that they can have if they do full live action remakes.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a computer animated one. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. We call it live action, but the brooms are still technically not there.
Yeah.
As far as you're aware of.
I have a couple left. One from Lynn Sweet Irons who says, "Will rate later. I've seen bits and pieces of this movie on TV and it caught my interest right away, but I haven't watched it yet, so I can't rate it. Although I'm sure it will be everything that I hoped it would be. As always, the movies come through fine and we're right on time for their delivery. 2 stars."
Why the fuck do you even bother writing a review at that point?
Yeah, well, there's so
That's
many.
a helpful review.
You know,
Thank you so much.
You know what, and that's the thing. If you've listened to every episode of our show, which I'm sure you have, obviously, you'll learn that every single episode there's like 5 reviews from people like, I didn't see it, but it looks okay. 2 stars, 1 star. It's like, what the
Didn't
fuck?
had to take my dog to the vet, so I haven't watched it. 1 star.
There's reviews that are literally that stupid.
And our final
mean,
review. Oh, I'm sorry, Rod.
Oh, I was gonna say I definitely have seen Amazon reviews of just like, I haven't received my thing yet. 1 star.
Oh, there's a lot of those too.
Yeah, so when you're browsing those Amazon Prime movies, don't take the star rating into account at all because it's mostly just disgruntled people who got like a broken jewel case.
Yeah.
The
Or on
final,
the other hand, there's probably just people happy they got their DVD.
I mean, that's 4 stars minimum if I get the DVD,
Yeah.
and then I tack on another star if I like the movie,
Yeah.
or if I had time to watch it. I guess if I have time to watch it, that means it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. If I like the movie and you know what, I have time to watch it, that's a half a star each, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Love when a director makes a movie I have time for. Final review comes from Adam H., who says, "Again, no slipcover. It ships with no slipcover, although it is advertised with one." So Adam H. is out of coasters at his house and needs the slipcover for The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
What the fuck?
And what's the star review on that?
That's a 1 star.
Yeah.
It's false advertising, man.
Yeah, the picture has the
Jerry
slipcover.
Bruckheimer specifically false advertised to it.
More like Jerry Fuckheimer.
Yeah. I mean, you're putting this up in your case, and you need to be able to pick it out. You know,
Yeah,
you put it up in your DVD case.
and I don't want to just open the case and pop the disc out. I want to slide the case out, then pop it open.
It's a ritual and it's important to my
Yeah.
enjoyment of the film.
You know, slipcovers are cool, but remember those like little things you had to clip on the DVD that would like shut it? It's like those childproof things.
Yeah, the little
yeah.
clippies
Yeah, like
that kept
honestly,
me out of Austin Powers.
exactly. Honestly, those movies, like those DVDs, are more important than slipcovers in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. Slipcover is just like a freaking bra. It's just in my way, baby.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the action.
Yeah,
A
you wouldn't watch a
slipcover-
movie in a shower, right? Or you don't need a raincoat to get in the shower, kind of thing.
You think there's a Slipknot cover band called Slipcover? Or
I hope so.
Yeah, slipcover.
it's very direct and to the point, but
Damn, that I think we should end or this movie on that note.
all right. Well, yeah, we're gonna take like a short little break here, and then we'll be back to talk to you about the cruise. So stay tuned for that.